Yo, guys, what's up? I got the place for you guys for the college football games on Friday. This is the start to the conference championship game, so I cannot wait to get into the plays. We have two fantastic plays and two different fantastic games that we're going to talk about in 1 second. First, before we do, like always, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this video. Like always, it's free, it takes 1 second, it's just one button, but it helps me out so much. I'd really appreciate it, so make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. We have been doing fantastic on the channel, especially in the NFL, as you can see right here. I'm recording this at halftime of the Thursday night football game. If both quarterbacks, Dak Prescott and Jared Goff, throw for at least 100 yards in the second half, we cash a four-leg from last video. So I'm really excited to watch that second half, but we've been doing so well on this channel. But before we get into the plays today, guys, because I think we really can cash again today, you need to listen up, especially if you're new to the channel. I give you guys my best advice every day as far as player props goes. But at the end of the day, the best advice I could possibly give you is getting free money. You have to go take advantage of all these different apps, deposit matches. The three apps specifically I'm talking about today will be Parlay Play, Chalkboard, and Sleeper. All three of these apps are linked down below in the description of this video. Go ahead, go to the description, click those links, download the app. Those links do everything for you. So just click those links, download it. Make sure to use code GHOST before you deposit. As long as you use code GHOST when you sign up, Parlay Play right here will give you a $100 deposit match. That's $100 for free. Chalkboard will give you a $100 deposit match and a free 0.5 score. And they have an entire promo page on their app with around 6 to 10, sometimes even 12 different discounts live and active at every point of every day. So Chalkboard's fantastic for that reason alone. And then Sleeper might be the best one right now. You get a $20 free entry right when you download the app. No deposit necessary, no information, just $20 to bet with. And then when you eventually deposit, you get that $100 deposit match, free 0.5 score, and a ton of discounts as well. But I highly recommend it. Getting those apps literally takes 5 to 10 minutes max, and you could get $300 for completely free. I personally did it when I first started betting, made a couple $1,000 doing that off rip. So I highly recommend it for you guys. Again, the links are down below. Click those links, download those apps using code GHOST, $320 in literally 5 to 10 minutes of work. So highly recommend it. Again, just make sure to use code GHOST when you're signing up to get all that free money. With that being said, let's hop into the two plays today. I'm really excited to see if we can actually cash that four-leg for Thursday night football. And I think we could cash again here today in this Friday games with the conference games as well. We're going to only be talking about the two best games today. Some of the other games are okay. You know, you got Jacksonville State versus Kennesaw State. Okay. You got JMU versus Troy. That game should be a blowout. So I'm really only focused on Tulane versus North Texas, which is a fantastic game. And then Boise State versus UNLV. And that first play we'll go to is just going to be, let's just start off with the Boise State game. It's very simple, very self-explanatory. We are taking Dylan Riley over 79.5 rushing yards. If you guys, by the way, don't look at the graph. Does not matter. He's had 120 yards last game, 72, 79, so he's pretty consistent. These two games against Nevada were basically, in Fresno State, were basically blowouts. Doesn't totally matter. These are really the three games you need to focus on. And if you've been watching Boise State this year, you already know that, because if you did watch Boise State, especially the first game where they played UNLV a couple weeks ago, Dylan Riley had 15 carries and over 200 yards rushing in that game. UNLV's defense, specifically their rush defense, has been horrible all season long. It does not matter who they play. They cannot stop the run. They give up the second most yards per carry in the entire country. So their run defense has been a problem for them all year. And I don't expect that to stop out of nowhere. I think that's going to continue in this game, just like it did against Dylan Riley and Boise State the first time they played, where, like I just said, he averaged 13 yards a carry and had over 200 rushing yards in that game. This game really should be no different. I mean, on paper, there's no difference at all. He should get another 15, 20 carries. Boise State should definitely win this game, which means he'll be running the ball, especially late in that fourth quarter. He should, like I said, 15, 20 carries. UNLV's run defense, it sucks. He had 200 yards last time. I'm not going to overthink this. Just because it's a conference championship game, you know, some people would expect defenses to step up, play a lot better. And even if they do play a lot better, he might jump from 200 yards down to 90 yards, and that still cashes this play. So it does not matter. The fact he had 200 yards last time they played, I would be insane to not take his over at 79.5 yards. So we got to take Dylan Riley over that. By the way, if you guys don't know, that game might rain. So if it ends up raining in that game, even better. They should run the ball even more than they normally do. should help us out a ton. So I like that as well. And then the second play we have is going to be over in that other game, which is really the best game of the day. I cannot wait for this game. It should be a shootout. The over-under's at like 66.5. North Texas is expected to score around 35 points. So I'm very excited for this game. But we're taking Wyatt Young over 104 receiving yards. If you check right now, PFF ranks him as the number one wide receiver in the country. That doesn't actually mean that he's the best wide receiver in the country, but as far as receiving grade goes, basing it off of yards, receptions, touchdowns, stuff like that, he is technically ranked the number one wide receiver in the country, and he's been an absolute dog for North Texas. If you guys don't know, North Texas's quarterback, Messamaker, is also one of the best quarterbacks in the country on paper. He had a game where he threw over 600 yards this year, and Wyatt Young is his wide receiver one. I mean, this guy gets 10-plus targets every single game, and you're playing a Tulane defense who is pretty good. I mean, they're decent, not great by any stretch of the imagination. But the one thing I love about this play, not only is it a conference championship game, this is a passing team, it's a high scoring game, should be a shootout. So even based off of that, it's kind of a flip of a coin, 50-50 if he goes over or not. The reason I think we have an edge and the reason I think he's going to go over this line is specifically because Tulane's biggest downside to their pass defense this year has been the middle third of the field. They are horrible at defending the middle of the field. Wyatt Young is a slot receiver. He absolutely kills defenses in the middle of the field. He is ranked number one in every single aspect for wide receivers when it comes to receiving the ball in the middle of the field. He torches zone defenses. Tulane plays a lot of zone defense. I think Wyatt Young will absolutely kill this defense in the middle of the field. The only way he doesn't is if they quadruple team him and let every other receiver go for over 100 yards. But I love Wyatt Young, especially in this matchup, specifically with how Tulane plays defense and where they're bad and, where they're vulnerable on defense. Wyatt Young, that is literally his strong suit. So I love Wyatt Young to go stupid and have over 100 yards in this game. With that being said, those are the two plays I got for you guys for this game on Friday. Over here on Parlay Play, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you could get $100 for free on Parlay Play when you sign up using code GHOST. It takes 5 minutes to do. Their payout is better. So Prizepicks, like normal, that's going to be a 3x payout. On Parlay Play, 3.2x payout. And this is really goes for every play you're ever going to place in. I mean, I talk about it all the time. I've talked about it in probably over 100 videos this year. Parlay Play especially has the best payouts I've ever seen of any app. There's never been a play that has a lower payout on Parlay Play. As you guys can see, that's why I have basically all my betting money over on Parlay Play. This is where I lock in my plays. They're fantastic. Their payouts are stupid good. And you get $100 for free when you sign up right now. So if you don't have Parlay Play, highly recommend to have it in the bag to use if you really want a good payout. And then, like I said, that $100 for free. But you can do the same thing on Chalkboard, $100 for free, free square, Sleeper, $120 for free, free square. So highly recommend it. If you get every app, that's $320 for free. Ton of free squares, ton of free promos, but specifically Parlay Play today does have a better payout. So I want to let you guys know that. With that being said, make sure to drop a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I got to go catch the second half. Hopefully we could cash that 4-leg play. With all that being said, these are the two plays I got for you guys for the game on Friday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.